Welcome back, smart mathematicians. Let's do the last part of question 7, which is 7.4. On the grid provided, draw the graph of g of x. We have the graph of g of x already for this domain, right? Write down the range of k if k of x is equal to half of g of x plus 1. So we must know the effect of this half and then the effect of this positive 1 here. Okay, so half is going to affect the range and the amplitude, and then plus 1 means that the graph is shifted upwards by 1 unit. Okay, we can start here by having the range of g of x. What is the range of g of x? The range for g of x, we're saying that the y value is between -1 and 1. That's the range here for g of x. So it's from -1 to 1. So -1 to 1. And then the half here is going to affect what? The range. So we're going to divide -1 by half and divide this 1 by half. So meaning that the range for k of x, half of g of x, is going to be half times -1 is -half. And then half times 1 is half. Okay, and then after that the graph is shifted upwards by 1 unit. So it means you're adding now to this, you say plus 1, this one you say plus 1, because every point moves up by 1 unit. And then so it's going to be -half plus 1 is half, and then half plus 1 is 3/2. Okay, and then we can write our range like this, or we can even say y is an element of what? Interval notation. Use the square bracket because half is included, half, and then 3/2 is included also. You see that we use the square bracket. Right, let me try to use the graph to explain this. So this means that k of x is actually actually what? Is half cos x minus 60 degrees, okay, plus 1. Okay, you see that? All right, and then so the graph of just before it shifted upwards, just half cos x minus 60 degrees is going to look like this, where the minimum point is -half here, and then the maximum point is half, like that. And then the graph is shifted upwards by 1 unit. Okay, you see that the graph goes up by 1 unit to the minimum point, you're adding 1, to the maximum point, you're adding 1. So it becomes half here, and then here 1.5, which is 3/2. You see that? So the range now is from half to 1.5, which is 3/2. You see that? So this gives you a picture of what is happening here, the transformations that are happening here. You see that? Okay, actually this is the answer. You can have this as your answer, or even this form is fine. Don't need to write both of them, just one of the forms is fine. Thank you very much. We're going to meet when we're doing question 8.